Among the ammunition for anti-tank and anti-warship purposes, high-explosive squash head (HSH) shells and high-explosive anti-tank (HEAT) shells were the mainstream during World War II. The HSH shell is a low-velocity projectile that destroys the interior of armor through impact explosions. Its warhead has a thin outer casing and is filled with plastic explosives. After being fired and hitting the target, the plastic explosives deform and shrink into a mass under the influence of inertia, which then triggers the detonation. The shockwave of the explosion shakes out metal fragments that can damage personnel and equipment inside a tank. The principle of the HEAT shell is simpler. It contains a conical charge inside, and its warhead is an empty shell. When it explodes, it concentrates the high temperature at one point to generate a supersonic jet. However, it needs to be at a certain distance to take effect, so its warhead is relatively long. Moreover, the larger the inclination angle of the conical charge warhead is, the more concentrated the jet will be and the stronger the penetration ability will be. Nevertheless, the emergence of composite armor and other types of armor has weakened their power. As a result, the armor-piercing shell came into being. The armor-piercing shell is a kinetic energy ammunition, which is composed of a propellant, tail fins, a base guard, and an armor-piercing warhead. When it is fired, the propellant launches it. After leaving the barrel, the base guard falls off. The armor-piercing shell then flies at a high speed, with the tail fins maintaining its stability. The armor-piercing warhead is made of high-strength materials. When it hits the armor, the front end collapses and then penetrates the armor. Due to its high strength and hardness as well as the small impact area, it has become an important part of main battle tanks.